everyone, how you doing today? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tess if you're new, and today I have a really exciting collaboration with a fellow YouTuber that I admire so much. Her name is Monica and her channel name is Monicanna, and she does all things beauty, fashion, lifestyle. Her channel is more makeup heavy than mine, but I was so excited to just watch her videos. They're just very engaging, and she's just very descriptive and very honest, and I really love that about her. And she's got great taste. She really does. She puts together these beautiful looks, and I was just curious if she would like to collaborate with me, because we're both smaller YouTubers and we're both trying to grow our channels. And so I reached out to her, and she so graciously said yes. And I told her how much I love her videos, how much I love her makeup, how much knowledge she has, and just how much style she has. I really enjoy her channel, and I'm gonna link down below a link so you guys can check her out also. And I do encourage you to, if you like my channel, check her out, give her a shot, and give her a subscribe if you can, like, share. She's just wonderful, and I think you'll really enjoy her content. Okay, so today's video is something that Monica had mentioned to me, and I thought it was such a great idea. I do a lot more luxury brand makeup products on my channel because I get a lot of makeup from Boxy, which in turn gives me the opportunity to purchase and splurge a little bit here and there on some of the higher end makeups. I don't usually use drugstore makeup anymore. I did for a long time, for years. But then I've noticed that I really like the performance of some of the higher end brands, and the more I use them, the more that I was convinced that I would rather spend a little bit more on a product and have the quality be better. But I've been so completely surprised by a lot of things, especially watching Monica's channel. She's really opened my eyes. So today we are going to do 5 of each other's favorites. The link that I will link down below is part 1 of this video, where she does 5 of my favorite high-end beauty products, and I will be doing 5 of her favorite beauty products, drugstore brand. So I hope you guys are excited. Hold on right after this and we'll get started. Okay guys, the first item is mascara, and she had suggested that she absolutely loves the Maybelline's The Falsies Lash Lift. Now this is the mascara, and I love Maneater from Tarte. It's really a great mascara. It's got a really unique wand, and it really gets all those little lashes, and it gives you a very nice big false lash look. And she said that this is a fantastic dupe for that. So I'm excited to try this, and I'm going to be trying this. And also the next item that I'm going to be using is the e.l.f. Camo 16-Hour Concealer. I have heard so much about this concealer, so I'm extremely excited to try it out. I got this in Very Black, and I got this color in, what is this one? Medium Peach. Okay, so it looks a little bit lighter on camera. It's a little bit more peachy toned in real life, so I hope that you guys really do get an idea of what this looks like. And the next item is the eyeliner. She really likes the Lee Liner Signature from L'Oreal. And I forgot to tell you that the Falsies mascara is from Maybelline. The concealer is from e.l.f. The eyeliner in Very Black is from L'Oreal, Lee Pencil. And last but not least is a Maybelline eyeshadow palette called The Nudes of New York. And these colors are so nice, and I swatched some of them already, and I was actually really impressed by how pigmented they were. But look how pretty all of these shades are. Aren't they gorgeous? So I'm very excited to play around with it. I just did a quick little swatch, but these are so pretty, and this is a really nice versatile palette. And I'll tell you what, it looks very similar to one of my high-end palettes. I can't think off the top of my head which one, but it's definitely got a really nice color story, and I'm excited to try it. Okay, So the first thing I'm gonna do, and you're gonna think I'm a little crazy, but I don't like to put mascara on after my eyeshadow because it just makes a mess everywhere. It transfers, it does all that crazy stuff. So I have decided to learn something new from Monica. She does her lashes first. And I thought, what an innovative and great idea. So I am going to be doing the same thing right now. All right, so let's dig in. Let's check this out. Okay, so, oh, okay. It's got a really nice wand. I like that. It's got a fluffy wand that's sort of like an hourglass shape. Let's see if you can pick that up. And I'm going to be picking up my little mirror here, and just excuse me while I try this. Let's see. Wow, right off the bat, I can tell you that it is a very creamy formula, and it's making my tiny lashes already with one tiny little coat look like I actually have lashes. I have very small lashes, so this is just one coat, and wow, look at that. Can you guys see that? See the difference? I'm gonna put on another coat, but whoa. Monica, excellent dupe. I'm really, really impressed. All right, so I'm just gonna put a little bit on this side with what I have left in the wand for my first coat, and then I'm gonna come back and do another quick coat. Wow, this is a really good idea because I already got a couple of little smudges, so I can clean that up, and this way I have not messed up my hard work with my eyeshadow, because that drives me crazy. But this is just one coat, and it hasn't really transferred. Wow, that I'm surprised about, because even though I really, really like the Man-Eater mascara from Tarte, it does transfer occasionally. So you got to be really, really careful with it, because it is very, very super pigmented, and it has, oops, fibers. But this is such a nice wand. I like the way it feels and the way it builds my lashes. Just do a little wiggle from root to tip. Okay, got a little transfer there, but not too bad. And I'm gonna do the other eye. Okay, I only close my eyes occasionally because I have the tendency to jam the wand in my eye. I've done that so many times. Oh wow, I really love this wand. Monica, you are onto something. Look at these lashes. Wow. I really like it. Wow, okay, let's do the bottom, see what we get here. Okay, just a little bit on the wand, and let's see. I don't like my bottom lashes to be super, super, super dark. I just like them to be a little wispy on the bottom, and this is performing beautifully, and it's not getting all over my face. So I am very, very pleasantly surprised. Okay, girl, you got this one. I absolutely love this mascara. This will be a new favorite for me. Thank you, and I get to actually save some money. Wow. Okay, I am very, very impressed with this mascara. This is Maybelline The Falsies Lash Lift, and it really does lift my lashes. It has curled them, and I did not curl my lashes. This is just from 2 coats. All right, I might put another coat on just because I'm a little extra, but we'll see. All right, so moving on. The next thing that Monica does is she recommended, excuse me while I get ready to put some foundation and some concealer on my face, but she recommended this eyeshadow palette and this really, really beautiful pencil. So we're going to finish the eyes, and then we'll come in for the mascara. We'll come in with the foundation and the concealer. Now I have a little micellar water here, so I'm just going to clean up that little smudge, let it dry a little bit so it's easier and it doesn't go all over the place. And it's just a little tiny bit, but yeah, you see this? We have a little bit of transfer on the bottom here. So it does transfer, but not terribly. Nothing, a little micellar water and a tiny little wipe. I don't have anything on my skin other than a Purlisse moisturizer and primer. I got this in a Boxy charm box. I'll just show it to you because it is one of my favorite primers, and this is a little pricey, but like I said, if you subscribe to BoxyCharm, you get things like this all the time. And they also have a pop-up store, which gives you the opportunity to buy high-end products like this for a fraction of the cost. And this primer, I love it. It's matcha green tea antioxidant firming priming moisturizer, and it has a really lovely blur effect. I have a lot of pigmentation, hyperpigmentation, and some redness, and it has done a really nice job of giving me that nice little blurred effect before I started filming. Okay, also the next thing that I like to do is I like to use a little bit of a lip balm. Some Vaseline on the lips is perfect, or whatever lip balm that you like, especially as you age. I'm a little bit older than Monica, maybe more than quite a little bit older, but she is such a beautiful young girl, and she has these gorgeous lips. So I just moisturize my lips beforehand so that any of the fine lines or anything that I put on will not show through my lipstick, and it actually keeps my lips nice and young. And I don't have filler, I don't believe in that stuff, I don't have anything like that. I just use a little bit of Vaseline, or I use some of my higher end lip balms. And since this is not a high-end video, I'll share that with you another time. But good old Vaseline works fantastic. All right, so now that we have done the mascara, and I really do like it, it's one of the best mascaras I've used, drugstore, and as far as transfer, it was very minimal. So I am going to see which colors are calling me. I really, really, really love this mauve color here. So I am probably going to put that. Let me take my brushes. I got this really wonderful kit also from BoxyCharm. And these are just a portion of my brushes. I have a lot of brushes that I get from BoxyCharm, and I'm gonna leave a link down below, because ladies, I mean, seriously, I get so many tools and things like that that I have accumulated. I've had them for about a year and a half, and I had Ipsy before then. BoxyCharm just gives me a lot more makeup heavy, and it gives me some beautiful tools. These brushes are amazing. They're very high-end. These are Luxie brushes, so we're gonna be using those because I don't have any drugstore dupe brushes, you know, at all available to me at the moment. But I do recommend some of the e.l.f. brushes. If you're going to be looking for brushes, Milani brushes, e.l.f. brushes, drugstore dupes for high-end brushes, they're amazing. So I would definitely look in those two brands if you're looking for beauty tools. All right, so let me shut up now and start working on this beautiful palette. Now I'm just going to take this little fluffy brush that I have here, and it's a little bit of a pattern, but I like to just start with a nice little color wash. So what I'm going to do is take that color that I really like right there, and I'm going to just put that in the crease area. Now I'm going to be looking down, if you don't mind. I'm sorry, because I really can't see doing this with my in front of my camera, so please bear with me. Okay, so I am just patting this on, and it's such, wow, it's a really pretty color, and I'll tell you what, it is not as patchy as I was worried it was going to be. That's the thing with drugstore brands. They're usually extremely patchy, they don't cover, and you have to blend forever. This color, I just patted it on a little tiny bit, and it's definitely nicely pigmented. It's not like I don't have to build it and build it. It's definitely staying nice, and I don't have a primer on my lid. I just put on the moisturizer and the primer, and I put a tiny bit on my lids, but I did not seal it with powder. I didn't do any of that. I'm just going to give it a nice little color wash. Now I'm going to reach for the fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend that out. Now just take that and swirl it around a little bit, little round circles with a nice fluffy brush like that. Okay, and just work that in. Wow, that is so pretty, and it's blending really, really well. I really love this. so far this color is really nice and it's blending beautifully. Yeah, I'm really impressed. Okay, so I am going to go off camera and do my eyes, and then I'll show you the shades that I used, because this is going to take a bit, and I'm sure you guys don't want to sit here and watch me blend for a year. I'll be right back. Okay, this is the two eye looks. This one has the orangey sort of shimmer, and this one has the gold shimmer. Okay, so the next thing is the L'Oreal Lip Pencil. So let's see how this performs. This looks like a gel pencil. I personally love gel pencils. So let's see. Let's give this a go. All right, so I'm gonna put this in my waterline and just drag it 3/4 of the way, because it opens up my eyes more. If I draw it all the way, it just tends to close my eyes in more, and it makes them look a little bit smaller. So I just do 3/4 of a line, and then if I don't like the way it looks, I might just extend it a little bit, but usually 3/4, and then I smudge it out a little bit, just like that. Now, also, I like to smudge my upper line to tight line. So let's see how this tight lines. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And I suggest holding your eye up with a Q-tip and just tight lining. Okay, so it's going on. It's going on well. Now, I have very sensitive eyes, so let's see if it transfers. All right, it's not going on the top as well as the bottom, but it definitely did work. Now let's try the other side. Okay, it's working much better on this one. Maybe I just have to warm it up a little bit. There you go. Oh yeah, that's much better. And it makes your eyes look like you have fuller lashes just by doing the top of your lash line. And it's difficult, especially with the sensitive eyes. I have it too. Just go a little bit at a time, and if it makes your eyes water, just stop. But this pencil, so far so good. It does perform really well. It's a nice pencil. I do like it. I'm going to take the other side of this Q-tip, which is sort of pointy. Excuse me, I have a little frog in my throat. And I'm just going to give it a light little smudge on the bottom, because I don't really like a harsh line. And that's the pencil. So there's the eyes. And I do like the products very much. I have to say that the eyeshadow palette is a really nice surprise. I like the pencil. And let's try now to get our foundation and our concealer. Now, everybody uses their concealer and their foundation in different ways. I actually like to use my concealer underneath and then just put my foundation around. I don't like to have foundation and concealer under my eyes because it tends to crease. And as we get older, the less product under the eye, the better. So I'm going to start with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo in Soft Peach. And we're just going to do, oh, I love this little doe head though. It's nice and big. Maybe a little too big, but let's see. All right, let's just put some here in the corner. And I have purple underneath here. I usually use the Charlotte Tilbury eye corrector. As you know, I love that. That is my holy grail. That is the eye brightener is the best eye brightener I have ever used. It just really camouflages the redness and just wakes up my eyes. And I know I'm not putting on my concealer like every other YouTuber, but I want a lifted look, but I also know that I have a little bit more blue pigmentation underneath my eyes. And if I I'm going to use my finger to melt it in a little bit because this is very thick concealer. I definitely think this is a fantastic dupe for Shape Tape. I really do. It's got the same consistency. maybe a slight bit less thick, which I like because I hate when a concealer is too thick. I really do. I like to make sure that I have enough concealer, but not so much that it's going to look artificial and fake. And because I have a lot of sagging skin, I am in my 50s, it's, you know, right under my eyes, we have some loose skin and some sagging skin. I need something that performs well and with the minimum of product. So I try hard to find something that works really well with just a little bit, and I think I found it, you know, as far as the drugstore do. This is very reminiscent to Shape Tape, very, very much so, and so far it's not creasing, but just in case, I'm going to just take my kabuki brush. That's what I put my foundation on, and then I go over it with my beauty blender, very slight damp beauty blender, and I'm going to take my favorite drugstore pressed powder. This is from Airspun and I love it. Another one of my favorite makeup artists on here, Smitha Deepak. She's amazing. You've got to check out her channel. She's just wonderful. She uses this and it's very inexpensive. It's very lightweight and it sets everything beautifully without creasing, and I love that. It's very, very lightweight, and I just take it and put it on and then just remove the excess. Okay, so far I really love this concealer. It's really doing a good job to conceal my under eyes where I have a lot of problems. Okay, so I also have some hyperpigmentation on my chin and a little bit on my face, but I'm just gonna do a little bit on my chin and then lift the corners here of my mouth. So this way I get a nice lifted look. As we age, everything starts to sag, so yeah. Now I got this little powder puff from Amazon. I've seen everybody using them, and you know, I figured let me give this a shot, and I really do like it for the face. I mean, I forgot to use it under the eye, but it's perfect for under the eye, and it does do a nice job of not taking off all the product. Like your sponge sometimes absorbs some of the product. This does absorb some, but it blends into your skin nicely. You see, I can use it in different parts, and it does have enough on there. See, it doesn't, not too much. And I can just use that to set the areas that I want. Okay, so yes, I'm using powder before foundation. This is my little trick because this way it will stay on all day. Very, very light dusting. Take your finishing powder brush and just make sure you don't have any excess powder anywhere. Okay, now I'm going to try the 24-hour breathable texture L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear. Now this is Monica's favorite. She swears by it, and she says it's a really good dupe for Charlotte Tilbury's Flawless Filter Foundation, so I'm really excited to try it. So let's give this a shot. It comes in a pump. It's got some nice packaging, and I'm gonna put some on my hand. And I got this in a shade 405, which is like a light beige. Okay, so that's the color there. I'm gonna get some on my kabuki brush and start stippling it in. Oh, wow. Wow, this is pigmented. Holy moly. Okay, so this looks like it's a little bit too light. And this is, I have to say, I had to go to the store 3 different times to try and find this shade. It was not easy to get a color match. It was either absolutely too light or too dark and too yellowy. I have to say that this one is also a little bit too light for me. It is pretty, and this is, you know, covering very, very well. It is a pretty foundation, but it is definitely too light for my skin. And I tried, like I said, 3 times. And I even tried the powder infallible foundation, and that I did not like at all. That made me look white. It was just like a very white kind of ashy cast on my skin. Now, saying that this isn't the right color, but look, I only did that one pump and it covered my whole face. I mean, I'm not going under where I put the concealer because I do not want that area to crease, and I'm trying to cover up my redness and my hyperpigmentation. And it did a good job on this side, but this is my least red side. All right, I'm trying to see whether I like it or not. Actually, it's a very, very good coverage foundation. Maybe because the color is throwing me off, I am going to warm it up. But I can see why Monica likes it, because it covers really well. And if you get your correct shade, which I've tried so many times, I mean, I tried so many times, that it would probably be good. But the coverage is phenomenal. I mean, really, seriously. It covers everything. On this side, you know, maybe we run out of product a little bit and it didn't cover as much, but it definitely has a nice feel on the skin, and it's not a horrible color match. This one's much better than the other ones. I just feel a little pale, but it feels really nice on my skin, and I feel like if I warm it up with a little bit of bronzer and you know, maybe a little blush, that it would really work out. So I am going to use my favorite drugstore bronzer, which is, this is my favorite. We didn't talk about bronzer. It's just that I feel like I look so pale and I don't want to just finish my look like this. So I picked up Pixie by Petra, and it's this really pretty peachy bronzy color, and I'm just gonna warm up my face a little bit. I have this brush from, is this one a Ferro brush? This one is a Luxie brush from that collection, and it's such a unique brush. It's for contouring, and that's basically what I'm going to be doing, is just trying to, excuse me, do some contouring here. Oh, okay, that looks nice. All right, I'm not mad at that. Okay, so very, very pretty. I'm not going to keep you all night. I just wanted to show you guys that you could warm it up, and obviously I need a little bit more, but as far as all of the products that Monica recommended, I absolutely love them. Oh, see, there you go. Now it looks really nice because we've warmed it up. So yes, I do like the foundation for a drugstore foundation, but I still really like the Charlotte Tilbury a little bit more. It feels a little bit lighter weight on my skin, but I'll say that I really do love 4 out of 5. Love the palette. Love the mascara. I absolutely love this mascara. This mascara will be in my pocketbook. It will be a repurchase. And also the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I really, really like it. The pencil I like, but the reason that I don't normally buy drugstore items is because they are, some drugstore companies do test on animals, L'Oreal being one of them, which is why I don't really use them. But Maybelline doesn't, and a lot of the other brands don't. So that's one of the reasons that I don't really use the drugstore brands. The other reason is that I've gotten BoxyCharm, and I've gotten so many things over the year and a half that I have so much makeup. But this was so much fun. I really, really enjoyed this. Monica, I really loved your picks, and it really opened my eyes that you can do this on a budget, and I absolutely love your recommendations. I'm just not crazy about the foundation, but hey, everyone has different needs and different things. It just is a little bit see-through on my redness, and you know, it does cover really well, but it feels a little bit heavier than the other foundations that I am used to. All in all, a good foundation, just not for me. So Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to check out videos that Monica made. She is amazing. I think you're going to absolutely love her. And that's it for today for me. And I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And please check out Monica. Please consider subscribing to her. She is wonderful. She really, really goes in depth, and she does a lot of different makeup products. She tests a lot of them. So I highly recommend tuning into her channel, and I hope I will see you guys soon. I love you guys. Stay safe. Until then, peace. Okay, guys, I actually decided to come back in the middle of it and show you a little bit more because I'm so impressed with these eyeshadows about how I use this palette. So I went in with this color and this color right here. See if you can see it. This one right here and this one right here on the outer corners. And I'm trying to blend it out, just going over the line to lessen the harshness. And I will be diffusing this, just putting it in the corner. And then I'm taking the same two colors and I'm putting it under my eyes for that nice smoky look. I'm just going to add a little more. Now I am going to be blending this out so it's not going to look quite as harsh, but I wanted to show you how well these colors really perform. I have just dipping in once and just applying and then basically blending. This is my other little blending brush that I'm going to be using to smoke out the bottom a little bit. And blending takes a while. You just want to get rid of any harsh creases. But I just wanted to show you how pretty these perform. And for a topper, I have decided to go with, let's see what we got here, this really pretty gold shade right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's coming off a little yellow. But there you go. Now you're getting a truer color. Maybe I'll go in with this one. I like that one. All right, we'll go in with that one. It looks a little orange, but we'll go in with that one and these two colors. Beautiful, right? And this is a, wow, that is so pigmented. How pretty is that? Wow, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? What a nice little pop of color and shine. Now I'm going to try this one on this eye. See if we like which one I like better. We'll do a little one eye different than the other. And see which one comes out. Wow, I love both of them. I can't tell which one I like better. Okay, so I suggest that you go in with your finger and you just tap on the pressed glitter. Now this isn't really glitter. It's more like it's more like a pressed glitter, which means it already has the glitter glue in it, so you don't have to cut your crease and do all any of that other stuff because it's already there. Okay, so I wanted to show you something that I've been using in between also, which is wonderful. I showed you the micellar water wipes, but this is an amazing thing. This is a makeup eraser, and all you do is dampen this and you can take off all of your makeup. I'm not taking off any right now. I just wanted to show you. You dampen it and you can take off your eye makeup, everything, without rubbing hard. This is amazing, and it saves you from getting a lot of products on your face. If you don't really like to goop on the makeup melter or anything like that, pick this up. It's amazing. It comes in all these different colors, and they have themed ones too. Currently they have this cute little SpongeBob set that's like you can carry in your purse. So cute. But they have all different themed shapes and sizes and colors, and it's so cute, and you're gonna love it. Once you use it once, you're gonna love it. I'm gonna leave a link down below and you guys can go and check that out. Okay, so we are almost done. We're just going to blot any moisture, and this is the eyes. I'm almost done with them. I just want to put a little bit more of a little pop a little sheen, a little something in the top corner. And I just want to really accentuate that brow bone. So I'm just going to put a nice light color in the top, just right here at the arch. And I'll show you which color I'm using. Pop a little in the corner to give me a little bit of brightness. And I used this color right here. Really pretty color. They don't have names. I wish they did, but they're so cute and I absolutely love them. And I am just going to blend, 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 and then I'll be right back.